On Monday, October 3rd, 13 climate activists were released from jail after being remanded that Friday by a judge over a climate action that took place on Independence Day in Maryland. The group halted traffic for hours, affecting thousands of vehicles while demanding that President Biden demand climate change an emergency. The incident was filmed by News to Share contributor TJ Jones. They ultimately were sent directly to jail from sentencing and released 3 days later.
We did what we had to do, and I have no regrets.
Prosecutors said, yes, we drop one charge, they plead guilty to the other, and then we recommend community service. And the judge said, no, we won't have you do community service because you all would enjoy that too much. I'm sure that you all do community service on a regular basis, so that is not a punishment. So she said, you're all going to jail for the weekend.
Declare an emergency!
For life!
But we need him to declare it. We need this to be the thing of the past. We need to move forward. We need to save our children's futures, because if we don't, we're fucked.
I really think that actually this will support our efforts of getting Joe Biden to declare climate emergency.
You know, when people start to see the sacrifice that, activists are making just to have a better future for their children, that changes the game.
Our government is doing nothing. It's not that they didn't know. They have the best intelligence in the world, right? It's not that they didn't have time. They've known arguably for 40 years or longer. So it's time for them to step up, and they're not. So we as people have the power to force their hand in doing that through nonviolent civil disruption.
A few days after the original blockade, Michelle Wehner was invited onto Fox News, where Jesse Waters offered a hostile interview while granting a platform to the group's message.
Okay. They are not telling us the truth. We have 2 to 3 years
you're not going to
determine
apologize.
the future of humanity.
That's not very gracious. As someone that wants to protect Mother Earth, I expected more grace, but apparently not. Michelle,
I'm not here to be gracious. I'm here to send a message.
Okay, I think we got the message. You're going to mess up everyone's commute.
It was scary. But the thing is, we got 2.7 million views. That's exactly what we wanted, so thank you, Jesse Waters.
Declare climate emergency!
2 days after 13 of their members were released from jail, the Declare Emergency group was back at it. On Wednesday, the 5th, the group started by blockading Georgetown's popular M Street during a misty rush hour morning.
Every country in the world is still carbon positive, so it's like basically pouring water in a bathtub that's already full.
I'm out here to, disrupt and demand a rapid transition.
Let's go! Gotta move! Let's go!
The first responding officer took the unusual step of directing traffic to drive between the activists.
Getting arrested is nothing compared to what we're facing with the climate emergency.
From your perspective, what are we looking at there?
What we're looking at is a big traffic jam.
Declareemergency.org.
Absolutely.
I have one question for you, Officer Jackson, DC Police Department. Is it your intent to be arrested today? It is.
As more units arrived, the group was given 3 warnings.
All right, good morning. I'm Lieutenant Petit of the Metropolitan Police Department. You are in violation of DC Code 22-1307, which is blocking, obstructing, and incommoding. In plain terms, you're in the roadway. If you do not cease this unlawful behavior and disperse peacefully, you will be arrested.
You got your 2 warnings. Why are you staying in the street here for your cause?
Have Biden declare a climate emergency. We are going to be close to irreversible damage if we do not do something about it. Taking direct action.
5 ultimately held out until being arrested.
You please step away.
I know we have the
On Thursday, the 6th, members of the group gathered outside the Kennedy Center for a concert featuring Bob Wehner of the Grateful Dead along with the National Symphony Orchestra. As the performance began, 3 of the activists charged the stage, only one of them making it past security.
Climate emergency!
Where's your ticket? Don't go past me. Come on, sir.
What happened?
He took me back behind the stage, dragging me, and I was trying to fight, and I was yelling that we're in a climate emergency, and did he have any thoughts on that? He had no thoughts at all, apparently, on that issue. Then he dragged me outside, slammed me up against the wall, held me against the wall.
Holly White was apparently released after being grabbed off stage, but as she began to leave, security detained her again.
Yes, you are. Why? You ran across the property, man. Across the stage.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
I didn't hurt anybody.
You can't do that at all.
I didn't hurt anybody, did I?
What was your reason for running?
Because we are in a climate emergency.
Calm down. Calm down. I need you to calm down.
It's over with now. Hold on. Hold on. Step aside right there. Okay.
Wait, yo! Stop resisting. Stop resisting. It's not good. He has to detain you. Everybody.
She was held for about a half-hour total as United States Parks Police arrived. Ultimately, she was let go without charges.
It is very serious as far as it being federal property to jump on stage. And that's just not in this building, that's any building. So just be mindful of that when you do stuff like that.
The climate crisis is very serious.
I understand. I understand. But holding up sign is great. Just not jumping on the stage is not great. We want you to sit there and say your freedom of speech and get off your point. We just don't want you to disturb other people that paid tickets and paid money to come here and stuff. We want you to enjoy yourself and still be able to speak.
Well, we wouldn't disturb people if there was no action being taken on the climate crisis, but our disturbs are not.
I understand. But definitely, you can imagine, your other peers that want to see Bob Wehner perform, they probably agree with you, but at the same time, for this hour, they just want to hear music.
Hey, Will. We're going in line here.
Yeah, Callie first.
The following morning, Friday the 7th, they assembled for another highway block, this time on I-395 entering D.C.
All of these people have to work. All of these people have families. And these people are holding them up.
Rush hour drivers were irate, one grabbing the group's sign.
Hey, look, see. These people want to get their point across by saying, oh, these people are mad, these people are angry.
People are trying to get to work. Hundreds of people are trying to get to work. What are you doing?
They were peaceful until you guys just sat here.
Yeah, is this student climate action? Is this student climate action?
See, look. I'm not against his anger because I believe it's righteous anger. This is unrighteous.
We're in a dire situation and we need to declare an emergency now.
Another threatened the group, saying she'd grab her gun.
Brainwash.
I need to get to the fucking hospital.
Grow up.
So move before I pull my gun out. Y'all have children. I need to get to my mom. Do you understand that? Move.
We're gonna let her through.
No, I don't give a fuck what y'all decide. Move now so I can get to the hospital.
No.
The activists cleared the way for her, but a tense moment followed.
My mom passed away. I'm gonna fuck all of your asses up. Get the fuck out the hospital. Shut the fuck up. We can appreciate it. Really? Test me. Fucking test me.
So I said, okay, just get the hell out of here. And then she said, test me. And then she held up the gun, and I did see the gun. Good.
And then she ended up driving.
And then
by.
she drove away. Yeah.
Hey, fuck y'all. Y'all out here holding shit the fuck up. People trying to get to work. Y'all lucky I ain't in this motherfucker. I'd have got the friend at y'all. I'd have hit that shit at y'all. I'd have blew that whole 4K camera right the fuck there.
Attention. This is your final warning. You are obstructing traffic. Please move or you will be placed under arrest.
Again, as police issued warnings, some cleared off the street. 3 remained and were arrested.
Everybody in your car. Get back. In your car.
On Monday, October 10th, just 1 week after 13 of their members were released from jail for blocking the Capitol Beltway, they assembled to do it again at the exact same point in Silver Spring, Maryland.
You're going to have a banner, and then when it's safe, when you feel it's safe, you can sit down. That's the best nonviolent thing to do, is to sit down. That's the best posture to have. And then we just start blocking the road.
At a nearby meeting point, the group discussed tactics for the action ahead.
So on the nonviolence thing, if you get spit on, if you get pushed or shoved, just take it.
They're going to call you names,
They're
especially
gonna call you
women. They
names.
seem to attack the women more with the names. So
Yeah, and if they take a banner, just let them take the banner. Okay, we are completely nonviolent. We're just
if they want to rip the
here
banner
to-
out of your hands, let them do it. Take it.
No acting up, no fighting. Take the fucking beating. If they give it to you.
We're trying to get lined up so that we can
Stop all at once.
Stop all at once. Let people out of the car to do the blockade.
And why are you blockading the highway?
We're blockading the highway to demand that President Biden declare a climate emergency and then act like it's real. Stop.
They lined up all 4 vehicles side by side and then slowed to a halt, blocking traffic in all 4 lanes.
This is illegal. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. Get the fuck out of the road. What are you doing? It's not right.
Well, they raped me. That was
People are gonna hate you guys. People are gonna hate you. I have a warrant. I'm being employed. Are you gonna pay my family?
The normal channels are not working. More and more people are doing this, and we need more acts of civil disobedience to force action.
We're out here in the street blocking business as usual to send a message to stop drilling on indigenous lands, to stop oil extraction.
If we can't get all of you guys to move, okay, we're all going to start arresting people.
Let me ask them if they can move.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over there and ask them if they can move, okay?
It's not a question.
It's not a question.
Montgomery County Police and Maryland State Troopers arrived about 15 minutes into the blockage.
You got to get out of the roadway, okay?
All right, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is there anything we can do to get you to walk off the highway over here so we don't have to charge you? We could write you a ticket, but if you don't want to do that, then we're gonna have to either charge you criminally or we're gonna have to actually arrest you.
They offered activists quick warnings before making arrests.
Well, I think we got attention. We got a helicopter overhead. The whole beltway stopped, so we'd like to try to get you
Rest on your hip, please.
Yerdle blesses you. Yerdle thanks you for your service.
President Biden, please declare emergency and take care of this. Speed
need to stop this madness. Climate emergency. We are long past due. We need a change.
Do we have?
State troopers tried to negotiate with some of the activists, offering them options to get off and even avoid arrest.
Is there anything we can do to get you to stand up and walk over here on the shoulder? Because it is unlawful to block the highway or to even walk on a controlled access highway. And if you can just stand up and walk over here, we could just basically write you a ticket. Or if you don't want to do that, then we'd have to charge you criminally and possibly arrest you. And we don't want to do that.
So, me getting off of this road, is it going to stop that from happening?
Is sitting here in the middle of it going to stop it?
We're going to find out.
Well, either way, we're going to find out. I'd like to see you find out over here on the safety of the shoulder so we don't have to arrest you. What's that?
You miss every shot you don't take, right?
I guess, but I think you got your attention, and I don't want to see you get hurt or somebody get mad and come up here. Or...
Well, they've been inconvenienced, so I think they could wait a little bit longer.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do to get you to stand up and walk over here onto the shoulder, and we can talk over here?
Like I said, I just don't think you understand the seriousness of the situation.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just here for your safety and their safety and to get the traffic moving again. Because it's already backed up for over a mile.
Nice. I understand that. Nice. But yeah, I don't feel like I can move at this point. At this point.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Do me a favor.
All right, sir. Okay. Sir, can you please just, I don't want to have to. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. That's not very helpful. Thank you.
Hold on a second.
Love you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. We love you. We love you, my brother. We love you. We're going to move you to your stomach. Can you please help us? That would be helpful. Thank you for being here and praying with us, my brother. Thank you for standing with the indigenous people, my brother. We are here with you in this declaration.
Relax, brother. We see you.
In total, 7 activists were arrested on the inner loop of the Beltway on October 10th. Just 1 week after 13 in their group were released from a weekend in jail over the same stunt, 7 of them did it again.
You guys have a good one.
Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
For his part, Biden in July used the word emergency to describe climate change, but in the months that followed, he never took any measure to turn this description into policy. As of now, no presidential declaration or executive order declares climate change a national emergency. Ford Fisher, News to Share, with additional footage by TJ Jones for Activism Uncensored, a collaboration with TK News.